No comment?
You know,
No, I don't know. That's why I asked.
I think we were there for maybe 10 minutes when Lynn already laid out like 10 fat jokes. So
But she's your wife. It's okay.
no, Rob was wonderful. Terrific sense of humor.
Yeah.
Rob is blind. I didn't realize how blind he was, but he was.
Hold up.
Yeah, he did. But you know, he doesn't sound like a blind person on the radio.
No.
You don't sound like a fat person.
But he was absolutely delightful, and
Yeah.
yeah, you
I'm
don't.
sorry that I couldn't be there. Not that I was invited or anything, but it seemed like
If I
he seemed like a good
I would
guy.
have loved to have you accompany us and even drive, but
I would have driven, and we would have taken. It would have
Well,
taken
I'll
less
tell you
than
what.
An hour and a half to get there.
they want to do it again, and if we do, you are certainly invited.
Well, I didn't leave here until 6:00 last night.
Yeah, we got home a little after 8. So
Okay. Well, anyway, what was Eddie's first original Earth, Wind, and Fire song?
Shining Star.
I like that song. However, you knocked it out of the park, in my opinion, with Blue Moon.
Well, that was
And-
what, I was originally going to take that, then I switched to Shining Star. But
Well, when back in the 70s, when we were listening to the oldie station, we were hanging at the gas station. My friend Marty, if I was in his car and Blue Moon came on, the next thing you heard was because he floored it. So, thank you. That's a great song. It like Gary said, it's real doo-wop, and I'm a real wop, so I know. Oh, hold on, the dope is here. I'll hold the phone up to the dope.
Blue Moon. I'm going with Blue Moon.
okay,
Okay.
two for Blue.
So, the dope is going to want to go to George's for lunch, and you're not going. You're not going to
Oh,
want.
I was
right?
kind of figuring we go to the beef barn, but
How about the beef barn? Okay. All right, the dope's in for 11:00 at the beef barn.
you got it.
Gary wants to be with
Did you hear that?
What's that?
The dope said he's surprised Gary wants to even be with you. With him.
okay.
So no comment.
No-
All right,
no
whatever.
comment.
We'll see you at 11.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Bye.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Good morning, folks. Dave from North Providence. How are you today?
Hi, Dave.
Long time no see.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I want to thank you guys for the warm reception yesterday. It was really nice meeting Tom and Kathy and Eddie and Lee yesterday. I think I met maybe Eddie
Yeah, I met
before,
you
but
before.
not Lee.
And
Yeah.
Wavy Davy came
But it
all the way in here just to meet you.
Yeah, I know. That's amazing. I was like, "Who is this guy?" It's Wavy Davy. I was really impressed. It was really touching that he came in to say hi. But it was really great being with you guys yesterday and meeting Tom and Kathy for the first time and Lee. But I had a great time with the show.
You know,
Thank
I
you.
really, you know, and Wavy Davy kind of illustrated that yesterday. I really think of all you listeners as part of a family here, and it warms my heart, and I just love it. I love it. And like
Thank you.
like
Thank
any
you. It's
family,
mutual.
sometimes we have our little issues, but we get over them.
Are you sure it's not heartburn? No.
So
The feeling is mutual, guys, and that goes for all you guys, including Wavy Davy.
Same to you, Dave. Absolutely.
Yep. My choice today, it's really tough. I really like that John Prine song. I'd never heard it before, but I really love that bass vocalization in Blue Moon before the hook. That's just one of my favorite things. And I loved it when Shannon did it, when Bowser did it, and I love it when the Marcells did it. So I have to go with Blue Moon today.
well, the radio station must love it because I'm looking at the screen up here, and Blue Moon by the Marcells is up there 4 times.
Well, that's half the phases of the moon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But I want to reissue the commonality yesterday. I
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
hear it.
sorry.
It
meant
would
to
be
do
the 1949 serial Batman, the Monkees, and also the Rockford Files. So we'll leave that out there. See if anybody gets it. I'll call it at the end of the day. I have another one too today.
Why don't you
Pretty
why don't
easy.
you help people out a little bit and narrow down the Monkees one?
All right, Mickey Dolenz.
All right, There you go. That might help somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have another one. This is pretty easy. Let's see if this one comes through. Tom Hanks,
Yep.
Goldie Hawn, the band, the B-52s, and Howard Stern. Leave that
Okay.
out there, guys. Again, it was a great time being there yesterday. Whenever I get a chance, I'll in the future, I'll definitely make sure I can get down to the station because it's great being with my radio family. So
All right.
Yes, it
Very
was
good.
very nice, Dave.
Real nice.
thank you, guys.
All right.
Thanks,
Dave.
Thank you,
Bye-bye,
Dave.
guys.
We're going to go to a break. We'll be right
Bye,
back.
OM 1240.
The Valley Breeze has been a local news leader since its founding in 1996, and more people are reading our stories today than ever before. We believe our mission of making our community stronger by telling their stories is not just a tagline, but a way of life for our staff as they connect with you, our loyal readers and advertisers. Our team thanks you for always reading, always reaching out, and always helping toward our shared vision. Check out any of our 5 editions or visit valleybreeze.com for more.
Hi, this is Steve Peluso, owner of Peluso Precision Automotive in Mendon. Since 2017, Peluso Precision Automotive has been your destination for auto care, transmissions, and general classic car repair. I've had a passion for classic cars since I was born, and I started hanging around a gas station when I was 7 years old. Plus, I have more than 40 years of experience repairing the classics. So if you have a 53 Bel Air, or a 67 Mustang, or a 71 Dodge, and it needs servicing, bring it to Peluso Precision Automotive, 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon. Peluso Precision Automotive is your vintage car specialist, so give us a call at 508-478-8900. And remember the number, it's 508-478-8900.
It's Imperial Cars Summerfest Savings Event, and the deals are hot. Take advantage of savings up to $15,000 and rates as low as 0% financing on our most popular new vehicles and 5.49% on used. We've got the area's largest inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even commercial vehicles too. Don't miss these sizzling summer deals. ImperialCars.com.
Okay, one more little funny story about Marblehead. Oh yeah, thank you, Kathy. So we go to this place, that has these great fresh lobster rolls. That's the first thing we do when we go there, and it's called the Muffin House. What is it? It's the Muffin Shop.
Which doesn't sell muffins?
Exactly my point. They do sell muffins, but they were all, and Lynn only wanted a muffin. She didn't want to eat big because she knew we were going to have a big dinner. So we go in there, and all the trays that ordinarily would have muffins on them, they were all gone.
Oh, no.
So the Muffin House, where they don't have muffins.
Did they have
So-
donuts?
No, they don't have donuts. They had some other pastries, but Lynn wanted a muffin, but it was not to be. So, all right. I am going to read another excerpt.
Do you ever go to that muffin place in Mendon?
Of course.
That's a silly question.
Well, when you can get in there. I mean, the place
Yeah,
is
I
just
know.
always
Yeah.
packed, especially weekends. Forget it. So this is a long one. This guy wrote this whole page, and or no, it's Isabel Walcott actually wrote this. So he was teaching arithmetic. He said it was his mission. He kissed her once, he kissed her twice, and said, "That's addition." And as he added smack by smack in silent satisfaction, she quietly took them back and said, "That's subtraction." He kissed her, and he kissed her, and she kissed him without explanation. And they quietly said, "That's multiplication." Then Dad appeared upon the scene. He made a quick decision. He kicked the teacher down the stairs and yelled,
That's
That's long division.
That's good.
With that, I will let you guys do a
What do you
whatever
want?
you do.
Weird but true or stupid?
Weird but true
All
is
right.
fine. Or
Weird but true. Shrimp's hearts are located in their heads. So when you eat a shrimp, his heart is in his head. Sea otters sleep while holding hands. Did you know that? It's a true fact. I did look that one up. They
sea
sleep.
otters are the cutest things in the world. They sleep on these beds of kelp, and
They hold hands. You know why they hold hands? So they don't float away. If you watch them in their little group, I saw pictures of it, and all their little hands are held, and they're all sleeping on their back and just bobbing up and down in the water. It was really cute. So, and then the last one is your nose and ears never stop growing. So as we get older, our nose gets bigger and our ears go longer.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because your ears are straining to hear.
Of all the body parts.
And your nose is straining to smell.
Yeah.
Of all the body parts, they could just keep on growing.
Yeah.
The nose and the ears.
Their nose and ears. Okay. All right. Some adaptation to that plan might be in order.
We'll leave it at that.
If you figure it out, let us know.
All right.
Please do.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking? Oh, come on.
Busy.
There we go. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Moose.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm voting for Blue Moon by the Marshalls. Classic doo-wop.
It is. It is.
Correct. That's a great song. I never heard the other song, Kathy. And I was trying to find it on some album. Is it from a particular album, Kathy?
Yes, it's from the album German Afternoons by John Prine.
All right, I can mark that down. Okay. Pardon me for a moment.
You got to check out this guy a little bit more because he's got a huge fan base out there. But,
He does.
It's more the folk genre, which we don't get into a lot here. I might bring some in, kicking and screaming.
We were fortunate
Considered-
enough to see him 2 times in concert through the years, too.
He's considered the king of Americana music.
This guy.
He has since passed away. He died from COVID in 2020. He was 70. He was in his mid-70s. I forget his exact age when he died.
I'll check out the album, too. I'm surprised they didn't have Shining Star. Because I've heard this song on ON before.
Yeah, I know we've heard it, and that's why I didn't bother to ask Dave to make sure we had it because I assumed we had it, but you shouldn't
I
assume.
know it's in there. It's in there somewhere.
No, it's not in our available library. Don't tell me it is because it isn't.
No, I'm just telling you, it's in somewhere.
It's in a secondary library somewhere.
In the library, yeah. But ON has played it on its station.
Oh yeah, I know. I've heard
They
it.
got it. So anyway, I got a couple of real quick questions here.
You have a leftover, Moose.
I'm left over for what?
63. It reached number 2. Only 3.
Oh no, I
points.
confirmed that. Louise called in. And everybody else was Louis.
Louis. Okay.
Yeah, Louis. Whatever. Yeah. A couple of Beatles. Oh, what about this show that was on for 30 years between the 50s and the 80s? 30 years on TV. What show am I referring to? 50s to the 80s. Extremely popular. We'll leave that one out. And I got a Beatles question for you. There's 2 Beatles songs that were not officially released in the United States that were humongous in other countries. Michelle is one of them. It was number 1 like in about 10 or 12 different countries, but it was never released as a single. What's the other one that was number 1 5 different countries, but never officially released as a single in the United States? Number 1 in 5 different countries. I can give you other hints, but I will later on, perhaps. And who wrote Helen Reddy's number 1 song, Angie Baby, and Rock and Roll Heaven by the Righteous Brothers? And he scored his own number 1 single in 1977. Ooh. So I'll leave you with that. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right.
Well,
I want to say.
That's I don't know. Yeah. Or we're whispering our answer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't want to give away the answer.
No, we're whispering here in the background, like mouthing our answers to each other.
So, all right. Well, hey, we're going to go to a break in about 40 seconds here. So when we get back, give us a call. The lines will be open at 401-766-1240. And Tom, throw out a trivia question to take us to the break.
Okay, what two ice cream makers merged in 1947? What two ice cream makers merged in 1947?
Hagen and Das.
No.
No. All right, well.
Baskin and Robbins.
Yes.
Ben.
Ding, ding.
And I wasn't even going there. I thought it was Ben and Jerry.
That was
That's what I was gonna
Nestle's
say,
and Hershey's.
But we're supposed to leave these questions for the audience. That's. But you
Some we could
might have
sneak
saved
in.
someone from
Exciting, you know?
embarrassment.
Yeah.
All right, hey, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street in Woonsocket. This is ON AM and FM.
WOON, Woonsocket.
New England's most beloved auction gallery is right in our backyard. It's Trudell's Auction Gallery of Bellingham. They were voted the gold medal for the best auction in ON Radio's Best of the Blackstone Valley. Live auctions are held every Monday throughout the summer. Doors open at 8 and the auction begins promptly at 9. Auctions are held indoors or outdoors depending on the week. So check their website, TrudellsAuction.com, to see if this Monday's auction will be inside or outside. Trudell's Auction Gallery, 799 South Main Street, Bellingham, right next door to Arigna's Irish Pub.
This ON AM and FM weather forecast sponsored by Valley Transportation, now offering transportation using school buses for school field trips, senior bingo trips, weddings, or any other adult trips. Leave the driving to the professionals and the courteous drivers of Valley Transportation, 664 Front Street, Woonsocket. Telephone number 762-5055. Mostly sunny skies today with a high of 85 degrees and a calm wind. Tonight, partly cloudy, overnight low of 64. Thursday, Independence Day, more clouds than sun with a high of 81. Winds will gust up to 25 miles per hour from the southeast. Friday's weather, partly sunny, 85. Saturday, mostly cloudy, 82. A 40% chance of a shower Saturday. Sunday, partly sunny skies and 88. Monday, mostly sunny and 89. And on Tuesday, partly sunny, high of 87.
This Tuesday and every Tuesday throughout the summer is Car Cruise Night at the Beef Barn in North Smithfield. Car Cruise Night was very popular last year. In fact, more than 200 modern and classic cars and trucks attended each week. There's no charge to participate, and it's open to the public. So make plans to be at the Beef Barn every Tuesday. Car Cruise at the Beef Barn starts at 3 p.m. Check their website in case of inclement weather. Car Cruise every Tuesday beginning at 3 p.m. at the Beef Barn, 200 Industrial Drive, North Smithfield.
All right, we are back, and let's get right to the calls. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Morning, folks. This is Wavy Davy.
Good morning,
Hey,
Wavy
Dave.
Davy.
Good morning. Beautiful day, huh? Beautiful.
Sure
Yes, it
is.
is.
First I'll cast my vote for Rogers and Hart song. They wrote it back in 1934. That's how far back that song goes. But Blue Moon. Marcel's put that doo-wop spin on it and made it, can't resist it. I mean, it's just, I kind of liked the song from John Prine as I was listening to it. I really liked it a lot. I had never heard it, but I'm going to vote for Blue Moon.
Well, that's, you know what? I wasn't expecting to get any votes this morning. I just like to put different stuff out there for people to listen to.
You're right. Yeah, I did like it. I mean, I listened to it right through, and, kind of a simple song, but...
Mm-hmm. Cute little thing.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah. Moose put that question out before. His memory's failing him, but yeah, that's Alan O'Day that wrote Angie Baby in the Rock and Roll Heaven. His name is Alan O'Day.
Yeah, and
he put the very question out before, and I so that's why I knew that one.
And what song did Alan O'Day have by himself?
By himself, I would think Rock and Roll Heaven. No.
No, that was the Righteous. That was the Righteous Brothers.
No, Alan O'Day probably wrote Angel, the one that he dreams about a girl and Angel. Oh, I can't think of it right.
Undercover
Alan O'Day
Angel?
moved-
Yeah, Undercover Angel.
Yeah, Undercover Angel. I believe that was the one he had, his hit that he had, and then he sang and whatnot.
All right. Well, regardless of the
wait,
redundancy, we will give you credit for the answer.
The Beatles song, I'll just take a crack at. I'll say she was just 17, or I don't know why. But,
I saw her standing. That's I saw her standing.
I saw her standing there as the title.
That was a single.
Moose needs to verify your answer, but
He said it wasn't
sounds good.
released in the United States. That was a big hit in the United States. I saw her standing there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we had that before.
Now the let's see the Dave's commonalities. I'm looking at the one he gave today because I was working on the one from he did yesterday, and all I could come up with was he said Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees. That goes with mine. He said the Rockford Files. He named a specific actor from it too. He didn't today name that actor, but it was Beery, Noel Beery.
Noah Berry.
Wallace
Yes.
Beery's, Wallace Beery's nephew, I believe.
Yeah, you're right.
Noah, right. And he was in a movie. No, he was in a TV show with Mickey Dolenz also called Circus Boy, I believe. Circus Boy. Mickey Dolenz was the.
And Dave
Berry.
Dave did tell us the answer yesterday, and it is in fact Circus Boy.
Yes.
Good job.
Okay.
Good job.
Well, what's the connection with the 1949 Batman series? Serial.
Because that person who played Batman apparently also played in Circus Boy.
Oh, so they all played in Circus.
They all did. All those people did.
Yeah, and as far as his commonality of today, I think there's a shot that I could get this one because I know Tom Hanks, Goldie Hawn, Howard Stern, and the B-52s, but I haven't come up with it yet.
Okay, well, you keep working on it.
I'll keep rolling it over in my head. And all right, guys. Have a great day, rest of today. And
Sounds good.
Dave. You too, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. All right.
He's pretty good with getting
He
the commonality.
Dave puts a lot of effort into that.
Yes,
he does. Credit.
Sometimes
He works on
two nights of sleep.
I'm gonna read another because I want to finish this book today. Maybe I'll get to the end of it. When ice cream grows on macaroni trees, when the Sahara Desert gets muddy, when cats and dogs wear BVDs, that's when I like to study.
Guess he don't like to study, does he?
These guys were very creative.
Really?
They had BVDs then?
Apparently.
Guess so.
You know, and I love it when we can make that connection from 100 years ago to something we all know today.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I bet they didn't have blue jeans.
Well, they did. Levi's was in Levi blue
Oh,
jeans
yeah,
were invented like in the 1800s or
1800s,
something
yeah.
like that. And if you find old ones, those things go for lots of money.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Even
American
if they,
Pickers.
even if they got holes in them.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care if they're moldy or
Well,
whatever.
now they
if they're
they
original.
sell them brand new now with holes in them.
That's ridiculous.
It is absolutely
Yeah,
insane.
pay $70 for a pair of jeans with holes in the knees. No, thank you. I'll do it my own.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning, it's Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Missed the show completely yesterday. Between the doctor's appointment and my car leaving the doctor's office on a flatbed, it was a great day.
Oh, no.
You know how at the end of every Elvis concert they say, Elvis has left the building?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, in my case, the alternator has left the building.
Oh, no.
$1,100 later.
Ugh.
The car was sicker than you.
Yeah, really.
Say again?
The car was sicker than you. It really needed a doctor.
Uh-huh. Between the two songs, I got to go with John Prine.
Well, thank you.
The longest running TV show was probably General Hospital, or The Doctors, or Guiding Light, or
Oh, we never even thought of it
Yeah,
as a daytime serial. We were going somewhere else with it. Yeah.
Now, you know, as my grandmother called them, one of her stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch the stories. Don't bother me from 1 to 2.
Yep. And who is Herbert Theodore Bergman?
Say it again.
Herbert Theodore Bergman.
Herbert Theodore Bergman.
Yeah, he actually goes by a different name. He's well known.
Milton
More of a
Berle.
more of a voice actor than anything.
I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll leave that out there.
All right.
Okay.
And that's it for now.
All right. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Bobby.
Bye-bye.
And I'm going to read the very last one here. From February 3rd, 1933. This is from Barbara Landon. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner, watching the girls go by. Along came a beauty, and he said, "Hello, cutie." And that's when he got the black eye. So,
That's cute. Those were great.
Yeah.
good morning. Who am I speaking?
This is Wavy again. I forgot to I wanted to put this question out there. You remember the Hollies in 1969? They put out a big hit song. He Ain't Heavy. He's my brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who played the piano on that recording? That's my question. And maybe Moose, let me do some research. I wanted to put that question out, and I forgot with everything else. Who played the piano?
Whenever someone asks that piano question, it's always Elton John.
You got it.
Whoa, Gary!
I didn't know the answer. I'm just saying. Whenever anybody asks who played the piano, it was Elton John.
You just figured it out by Yeah, he was a session player back then. He wasn't even well known.
It's like in Trivial Pursuit when they ask what color is a gopher's eyes. It's always blue. The answer is always blue.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. All right.
Okay.
And he then got very famous, but he played piano when he was just unknown at the time. But he was on the verge of becoming very famous.
And Wavy.
Yes, sir.
In what movie with Spencer Tracy did they use that line, "He ain't heavy, he's my brother"?
Oh, boy. Wasn't Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
No.
No. Spencer Tracy.
I believe it was Spencer Tracy. Watch me be wrong.
No.
Yeah, it might. I might be wrong.
Gary might know that one, right? Gary's into movies.
Well, I don't know if the question's right.
Lee's not sure of his question.
He's not sure.
I'm not sure if it's Spencer Tracy, but it was. Oh God. What else?
What was the movie then? We can check that out.
You want the movie?
Yeah, good. Well, we can start there and maybe work backwards.
Well, that's the answer's Boys Town.
Spencer Tracy.
Spencer Tracy.
He was
Yeah,
in Boys Town.
yeah, because the way the Hollies got that title, it had something to do with Boys Town. You're cooking now. Do a deep dive on that one.
It was a little kid,
Right.
little kid carrying his brother and on his back. And Spencer
and they
Tracy
said,
said,
"Isn't he heavy?"
"Do you want me to help you?" And he said, "No, he ain't heavy, Father. He's my brother."
Yeah, that's where the Hollies got the.
I
know that scene, but Spencer Tracy didn't say it. The kid said it.
Oh.
Yeah, the kid said it.
Kid said it.
I just said the movie had Spencer Tracy. Pay attention.
You tell him.
Okay, I'll clear the lines for you.
All right, thank you.
Bye, Davey.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Hey guys, back
Yeah,
at
Moose.
you. We've got. I don't recall posing that question about Alan O'Day before.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with repeating a question that you did a year ago. It doesn't, you know.
I mean, you pose so many questions you can't recall.
Right.
Yeah.
Certainly all of them. But you brought up Spencer. By the way, I saw her standing there. Is not it? Because that was released on Capitol.
That was a big hit.
I think you can confirm that.
Yeah.
It's not. I saw her standing there. I could give you a hint. Oh, by the way, it's not General Hospital. General Hospital premiered in the early 60s. This show premiered in the early 50s and ran into the early 80s. Extremely popular show. It
Was it a music show?
Asking for hints there, Mrs. George?
Sort of, yes, because we're all shouting one answer in the background here, and we're not sure if we're
Well,
right.
since you asked, it is.
It is?
It is.
Okay.
It is a music show.
We think we know what it is. We think we know.
Okay. You're talking about Spencer Tracy.
Yes.
I just rang a bell here. I wrote this down a long, long time ago. Which movie does he say, we're in a troubled world full of doubt and uncertainty? What film is that? Spencer Tracy with that quote. A troubled world.
Eddie
full
thinks
of doubt and
Eddie thinks it might be Bad Day in Black Rock. No.
Bad.
No. Was that not the one you were saying? No, never mind. Disregard that comment.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Forget you heard it.
Okay, so we still got some questions out there. I'll give you the answers at the end of the show. We can spill over, or some, but we'll see what happens in the next few minutes. Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. If I was to guess the answer, it would be guess who's coming to dinner.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whoops.
Let's call him back.
I did not mean to press that button. I saw red and I pressed it, and I shouldn't have.
Go to break.
Reminds me when I pulled the fire alarm at Palmer School in Franklin when I was 7 years old. It said pull. I pulled.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back.
Your station for news and sports. ON 1240.
The summer menu is now in place at Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams. They have fish tacos, seafood casserole, coconut shrimp, grilled swordfish, and so much more. Be sure to check their Facebook page for all their specials. And Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams is now open on Wednesdays for lunch and dinner. Come on down to 350 River Street, Woonsocket for great drinks, great food, and great atmosphere. Fast Eddie's Cocktails and Dreams open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m.
Every once in a while, you meet a businessman that you just can't wait to do business with. Steve Peluso of Peluso Precision Automotive at 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon, Mass. is such a man. He specializes in mechanical repairs of vintage and classic cars. And if you don't have one, you'll want to have one just to share the experience with Steve. Maybe you had one in the past, never had a resource like Peluso Precision Automotive to keep it running and chase down parts for you, but now you do. Stop in and see Steve, and Steve will steer you in the right direction. Call Peluso Precision Automotive at 508-478-8900. That's 508-478-8900.
This ON, AM, and FM forecast brought to you by Cumberland Kitchen and Bath Design Center, 1764 Mendon Road in Cumberland, transforming a house into a home. Your home. Call 334-7317. Mostly sunny skies today with a high of 85 degrees and a calm wind. Tonight, partly cloudy, overnight low of 64. Thursday, Independence Day, more clouds than sun with a high of 81. Winds will gust up to 25 miles per hour from the southeast. Friday's weather, partly sunny, 85. Saturday, mostly cloudy, 82. A 40% chance of a shower Saturday. Sunday, partly sunny skies and 88. Monday, mostly sunny and 89. And on Tuesday, partly sunny, high of 87.
It's Imperial Cars Summerfest Savings Event, and the deals are hot. Take advantage of savings up to $15,000 and rates as low as 0% financing on our most popular new vehicles and 5.49% on used. We've got the area's largest inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even commercial vehicles too. Don't miss these sizzling summer deals. ImperialCars.com.
All right. We are just discussing discussing how to cook a burger on a grill. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Hey, this is Ahmed calling in.
Well, hello, Ahmed.
Morning. All right. Song of the day here. I got to go with Blue Moon, classic doo-wop, fast and peppy. Just a classic song. I mean, everybody recorded that song. Elvis, Mel Torme, probably 50 other people, I would say.
We got Sha-Na-Na, Ray Anthony. There's another one of Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis did it.
Elvis did
Early
it.
Elvis
Slow
did it, like a
version.
slow version of it.
Yeah.
All right. The ice cream question. Two companies merged. I know there's a company that East Coast is one name and the West Coast is another name. Is it Dyers? Is that one of the companies?
Well, we've already got an answer. For
No,
that.
but that was off the air.
Oh, it was?
Was it? I thought we were on the air.
Dyers ice cream? Is that?
No, that's not it.
No. Okay. Well, that was my guess. And yes, you had a question about the TV commercial with the guy shaving
Yes.
and he scraped the credit card
Yes.
on his face. I think I remember that. Was that Edge?
You got it.
Oh,
Ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding.
I remember
Yes.
that. They scraped
Good
the
man.
credit card.
Good man,
Yeah, the
Alan.
Hollies question. That was posted before also. The piano player.
Yeah.
And Elton John, just before it kind of ties in with this a little bit. Before he really became famous, he had some free studio time, I guess. He recorded all kinds of cover songs by different bands, and which I have a copy of, like Badfinger. He did one, all kinds of the songs of the day that were on the radio. So it's pretty unique. Him doing cover songs of other bands early on. So it was pretty interesting. All right, what else we got for questions out there? I don't have that one. Don't have that. All right, here's a question for you. New question, music related. On the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart. This has happened 25 times since the chart started in 1958 to now. It has only happened 25 times. Most of the times in the 60s and the 70s. And it's not related to like any artist, hitting some milestone or something like that. But it's 25 times it's happened. Last time it happened 2013, and before that, 1985.
Okay.
You got us.
All right, it's out there, guys.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Thanks, Alan.
Thank you.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Good morning, everyone. It's Louise.
Hello, Louise.
First of all, my vote, Blue Moon, for most of the reasons enunciated by other people. Although I was struck by how much the singer of Kathy's song sounded like Bob Dylan at times. So I don't know if that's his usual voice, but it reminded me a lot of Dylan. I too think that the quote that Moose gave from Spencer Tracy is from Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. At the end of the movie, there's a monologue that Spencer Tracy gives about what he thinks of his daughter's relationship, and I think that's part of it. I was on hold, but I'm going to take a guess, and I'm wondering if it's a song that reached the top 10, like in the first week of its release, like immediately shot like a rocket up to the top 10. I just think that's a possibility.
Good guess.
And lastly, kind of like a public service, I know many of your listeners like watching old, as if there's any new ones, like watching Twilight Zone shows, the marathons, and there's a network called H&I, Heroes and Icons, and they're having a Red, White, and Blue event over the next 4 days. They're having a Twilight Zone marathon. So check your local listings for your favorite classic episodes, and you may be able to catch one here and there. So I just figured I'd share that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty. Thanks so much, and enjoy your 4th.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I'll enjoy my 4th. I'll be pulling an engine out of a tractor all day.
That's your big bang for the day.
How about that Hot 100 25 times a group or an artist had the number 1 and number 2 song at the same time?
Say that question again so I can hear it.
This only happened 25 times in the Hot 100. What was it? From 1958 till present. And my guess is number 1 and number 2 were by the same artist.
Oh. Okay.
I was thinking that maybe it debuted at number 1.
That's what I was saying. Maybe not top 10, maybe debuted at number
Number
1.
one.
Yeah, that's a good guess too.
How can something
what I was
debut
gonna
at number
say.
1 though?
Huh?
Why not?
Doesn't it have to be played to climb up the ladder?
If it
Yeah,
was
it could be
popular very
played,
quick.
played or bought before it was.
Yeah. A lot of
on.
times they play songs that are off the top 40, and
So don't
that's
forget,
what.
Billboard comes out once a week.
Mhm.
So they could have came out right after one issue
Mhm.
and got a lot of play and a lot of sales to the next issue and
Yep.
debuted at number 1.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just a guess.
I think,
I'm not
I think
saying
the
right.
Beatles did it a couple of times.
All right. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Good morning, crew. It's Steve Cumberland calling.
Hi,
Hey,
Steve.
Hey, Steve. Good to hear you.
Song of the day, I'm going to go with the Blue Moon.
Okay.
Armin's question that he just posed about the Billboard Hot 100 chart. It's something that hasn't happened since 2013, and before that 1985, and it happened 25 times. I think that's an instrumental going to number 1.
Oh,
It's another good guess.
Yeah. I like that one too.
That's just a guess, but
I'm having a hard time thinking of 25 instrumentals that went to number 25 instrumentals. Period. Never mind them. Not that many going to number 1.
In 2013 too. I don't know.
Yeah, I think 2013 there was an instrumental called Harlem Shake that went to number 1. It was also a viral meme on the internet. And before that, I know the Miami Vice theme in 1985 went to number 1 by Jan Hammer.
Well, you may have something there.
Might have something.
So I mean that's possible. Now, Dave's commonality. He mentioned the B-52s, Tom Hanks, and what were the others?
Goldie Hawn and Howard Stern.
Oh, okay. I'd have to think about it some more. Goldie Hawn,
Stern
Howard
just
Stern.
puts like a weird take on the whole thing.
Well, I mean, the only thing I can think of is Wilson, but that's because Wilson, you know, the volleyball from Castaway. Was it
Yes.
Castaway? And two of the members of the, well, let's see. Yeah, there's Cindy Wilson from the B-52s, and it was her late brother who used to be in the band. We're laughing with Wilson, but I don't know where that comes in with the other two yet. I haven't really given it much thought, so that's a stretch, but I'll go with that.
It's a good guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning, guys. Dave from North Providence again. Steve had a good stretch on that one. That was a really in-depth guess on the commonality. But the commonality is actually private. Tom Hanks is in Saving Private Ryan. Goldie Hawn was in Private Benjamin.
Okay.
B-52s had Private Idaho, and Howard Stern had Private Parts.
Private what?
Parts.
Movie, Private Parts.
Okay.
It sounds so obvious once you
I
once
know,
you
I
tell us the
know.
answer.
Stop making them so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's easy, you have a hard time guessing, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. Listen, have a great Independence Day. Take care, and we'll
too.
talk to you on Fridays.
You too, Dave.
Yeah, you would think having 4 or 5 commonalities would make it easier, but it doesn't.
No.
No.
Three is the magic number.
Yeah, because the fourth one throws you off sometimes.
Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Hey guys,
Hey,
back
Wolf.
at you. A lot to get to here in the last couple of minutes. I don't think it's that question by Armin. 25 times again. Could you please repeat that?
It only happened 25 times in the top 100 from 1958 to present.
58 to present. Well, the instrumental thing, number one song every year was an instrumental. Is that what Steve from Cumberland said?
Yeah.
25 times.
25 times in those years, yes.
Well, there was no number one song of an instrumental song that was number one in '87.
Do they have to be number 1?
No.
He said number one.
He said number one.
He said.
No, he didn't.
didn't say number one.
He just said this
Yeah,
fact
happened
only 25 times.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a good one.
Yes, it is.
No, that's a good one. I'd be interested to hear that one. Answer time, and Spencer Tracy. No, that's not correct, my dear Louise. That's not the movie. All right, Gary, let's go with you. The movie was filmed in 1940, so it's an oldie.
Yeah, real oldie.
A troubled world full of doubt and uncertainty. Spencer Tracy. And the film was named exactly for him. He portrayed this inventor.
Edison?
That's it. Edison the Man. Edison the Man. Spencer Tracy played lead role. He played Thomas Edison. A troubled world full of doubt and uncertainty. The show from 50s to the 80s. Studio guests. I think you guys might have it. What do you got?
American Bandstand?
No.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
that's not it. That's not it.
Wow.
It was a nighttime show, extremely popular, was musically inclined. So we're going to leave that out there. The Beatles question, I'm going to leave that out there as well. So having said that, that's what I got for today.
All right.
You get a correct answer in the next couple of minutes.
The
Oh,
Beatles.
you guys are not on tomorrow, that's for sure, right?
No, we're not. We're taking the day off tomorrow, but we'll be back Friday. Lynn and Steve have 2 dynamite songs they're gonna play. One is Patti Smith, Because the Night, and the other is Smith.
Baby,
Baby, it's you. So,
How many times does she say "Because the Night" in that song?
oh, I don't know.
Okay.
But they're 2 of my favorite female vocal songs, and I can't wait to just play them and hear them.
I know you like Smith. She's great in that song. So anyway, all right, guys.
All right, very good.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. To my speaking.
It's Rob from Salem, Gary. How
Hey, Rob.
How is everybody?
Good,
All right, good.
Good. Thank you again for yesterday, Gary. That was wonderful.
Thank
Fantastic.
you.
We,
Thank you.
Really
It was-
enjoyed your company.
It was likewise. Thank you.
We told Gary next time we all want to go.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, if you do come down here, we can arrange for us all to get together.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll figure something out.
In fact, you can
Maybe
come
later.
down and be well. You work during the day, so it's
Listen, I got plenty of time.
well.
Well,
If you
it's harder for the white.
we can all start it off with coming in here to the studio, and then going out for lunch. So
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
That sounds good.
I'll talk to the wife. It's harder for her to get a date. We can figure something out. Blue Moon is what I would guess. What I would want first song.
Okay.
I thought that's a good song. And that's it. That's all I really have for today.
all right.
All right.
I just wanted to thank you and say how much I enjoyed last evening.
Well, again, thank you. It was all a wonderful evening. I never spent 2.5 hours at a dinner table in my life, but
Really?
That's hard to believe.
but I enjoyed. Well, you just had to go there, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Yeah. And you never answered Steve's question about me being a fat guy. You kind of ignored him.
Well, I do tend to do that with Steve. It's the only way you can deal with him. So,
That's okay. That's okay.
all right.
But thank you again. Look forward to listening to you guys on Friday. Have a great holiday tomorrow.
Okay.
All right,
You
Rob.
too.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. Do my speaking.
Hey, Armin, once more, just confirming, Steve from Cumberland, he nailed it.
He did.
25 instrumental hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
All right.
That's Eddie. Remember the first one? 1959.
Telstar.
Pipeline?
No,
No.
1959.
Wipeout.
Wipeout, yeah.
No.
No,
Oh, that
not in
was later.
59.
That was 64. I
Was
think.
that orange blossom thing?
No.
No.
Uh,
Cherry blossom.
I'll just read them off because everybody will, should trigger. Well, the first one was Happy Organ, 1959.
Dave Baby Cortez.
Sweet
Green-
Walk,
Green-
Summer Place, Wonderland by Night, Calcutta by Lawrence Welk, Stranger
Wow.
on the Shore,
Yeah.
Stripper, Telstar,
Yeah.
Love is
Telstar.
Blue, Crazy in the Grass, the instrumental version, Romeo and Juliet theme, Frankenstein by Edgar Winter Group, Love Theme, Sound of Philadelphia, Pick Up the Pieces, The Hustle,
Pick up the pieces.
Robin Fly. That's listed as instrumental on this chart. The SWAT theme, the Fifth of Beethoven. Gonna Fly Now, the Rocky theme. Star Wars Cantina song there. Rise by Herb Albert. Chariots of Fire, Miami Vice theme, and the Harlem Shake. 2013 was the last one.
Summer Place is still the best one.
What's the trivia question that goes with Telstar?
It was charted twice, I believe.
No, but there's another question to it.
That's the one. I think I had one. It was like they recorded it twice with two different
No,
versions.
that's not
right?
what I'm looking for. It was by the Tornadoes, right? The Telstar.
The first European band to hit number one.
The first British group to hit number one. Everybody thinks it's the Beatles or something, but it's the Tornadoes.
1962.
Good answer. Yeah, you got it.
Yep. All right, guys. That's
All
what I
right,
had.
thank you.
Yep. Happy 4th.
And we'll finish up the day with this call. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Tomorrow can be called Smith Fest.
Smith Fest. I like it.
Yeah, because there's 3 Smiths involved, not counting you. If we counted you, there'd be 5. I'll see you at the Beef Barn.
He's always got to put the last thing.
I do.
He
Goodbye.
really does.
Bye.
All right. On that note,
I'm surprised Green Onions didn't make that list.
yeah, that is interesting. That's probably to me the most recognizable.
Who was that by
Booker T and the
Booker
Onions?
T. There wasn't one of their songs there, was it?
And there also wasn't one by
Ventures?
no.
Oh, there was a Ventures.
Who was the Ventures? Yeah, none of them made it.
I didn't hear a Venture song.
No, I didn't. Walk Don't Run.
Yeah, Walk
Yeah.
Don't Run.
All right. Anyway, hey, we'll be have a great 4th of July, everybody.
Yes, happy 4th of July.
And we will see you Friday morning. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
WOON Woonsocket. At Dean Bank, their focus is on helping their